As of August 6th, VAERS reported 5,735 deaths in the United States and 212 in Minnesota from the vaccine, and 1,057 serious adverse reactions just in Minnesota. Remember, there is serious underreporting of these adverse reactions. I think it would be headline news that even 100 people in Minnesota died from the vaccine. The vaccine that is safe. For the people who didn't know that they could die or be permanently maimed, the cure was certainly worse than the disease.
Exactly.
But nobody told them there were dangers. They trusted the Minnesota Department of Health and Governor Walz and the whole crowd of politicians, coaches, and entertainers who told them it was safe. I read about a mother who encouraged her 18-year-old daughter to get the vaccine. Now the daughter has permanent heart and lung problems. The mother is very sad for her daughter's health conditions, but she is extremely angry that she was never told that those injuries were even a possibility. Informed consent, what happened to it? May God have mercy on that family, and even more on the doctor who failed to tell them the whole story. But it's effective, right? Well, not really. The CDC has just said that in June and July, it was only 53% effective for seniors in nursing homes. Wow, 53%. So now you need a booster, they say. But the reality is that new studies are showing that having had COVID provides massive protection without any risk from the safe vaccine. Quality studies from Israel and Emory and Cleveland hospitals and others are demonstrating this. So it's really not safe, not effective, and you probably don't need a booster. Let's talk about conscience. Conscience is the heart of a person, their deep core, not taken lightly by that person. It is one of the few things we actually own. So here you are today, joining thousands of doctors, nurses, health professionals, parents, students, clerks, and citizens all across Minnesota who want their free conscience back. You are here today because you believe you get a say in your healthcare decisions. And you don't want your employer or your college to make you lose your career or educational choices just because you have a conscientiously held belief. So I am not anti-vax, but I am absolutely pro-informed consent. Period. Governor Walz, Commissioner Malcolm, Minnesota Department of Health, tell the people the real risks and their benefits, and let them choose. But that data is being withheld, ignored, minimized, and even trivialized. We are not being told the whole story. Employers are believing the vaccines are safe and effective. They think they're doing a good thing, but they have been misled. It's time to tell the truth about the risks. It is time to let Minnesotans make their own healthcare decisions. It's time to end the vaccine mandates, especially since they are based on false safety and false effectiveness claims. Commissioner Malcolm has been the face of the Minnesota COVID response. She has told us over and over how safe and effective these vaccines are. She and her department have failed to tell the whole story. They have misled doctors, health systems, colleges, employers, the public, and the press, repeating over and over just how safe and effective those vaccines are. Hey, reporters, it's time for you in the press to do a little investigative reporting about the dangers of vaccines. And not just accept the platitudes from Minnesota Department of Health. Governor Walz, Minnesota Department of Health, Commissioner Malcolm, tell the truth and people will believe you. Hide the truth and people lose trust. That is where we are now. It is time for action. Number one, we are all in this together. We have to stick together. If you've been injured by a vaccine, please let me know. Call me at 612-245-3764 or email my Senate email. 612-245-3764. You don't have to be invisible anymore. Number 2, and this is very difficult for me personally, I believe Commissioner Malcolm should be removed as the commissioner by the Senate in the upcoming special session, unless the governor will agree to change Minnesota law to allow for freedom of conscience and allowing the people to choose to vaccinate or not. We've been working on some very reasonable legislation to close loopholes in current law that don't allow for conscience. That's a very good starting point for a law change. But let me explain something. Someone calling for Commissioner Malcolm to step down or be removed is not new. Someone like me calling for that is new. She is my friend. I have defended her. I've known her for over 20 years. I resisted calls for her removal until now, despite many voices calling for that. But I'm not defending her anymore. I'm not defending her anymore. It seems the only language the governor understands is the removal of another commissioner. The governor has opined that 20% will not be vaccinated. That is despite his best efforts to persuade, cajole, and even bribe people to get the vaccine. My advice? Let them be. Leave them alone. Don't take their jobs away. Don't take their careers. Don't make them violate their conscience. It is time for a truce, Governor Walz. You can keep my friend Jan Malcolm as your commissioner. Just give people back their health freedom. Give the people back their consciences. God bless us, everyone. Thank you.